The notion of having to see yourself somewhere in a year, 2 years, 5 years, or even 10 years is bullshit. Some people don't even know what they're going to eat tomorrow, let alone where they're going to be in 5 years. The idea behind where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years is simply to have a trajectory or a direction. I get that. However, your life can change from one day to another in a snap. You don't need to take a year, 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years to make a huge decision. You can make a decision right now to change. Take bite-sized steps in a progressive direction. It doesn't take half a decade to aim at a bullseye and fire. Focus on what you're going to do this month. Buy an organizer or a calendar, just something to organize yourself with, and start writing shit down. I would recommend buying an expensive one too, like $20 or $30 organizer or journal, so that you force yourself to do it. If you buy a little $2 journal, you're going to forget about that little shit the next day. Anyway, map out the entire 30 days. Write down what you are going to do. Pay off a little debt, set aside some money for your business, designate a time for reading or meditating, just something to regain your sanity. Start exercising, prioritize a time with your significant other or family, whatever it is. You'd be surprised how much you can get done with a brief to-do list of the day. There's 2 tasks that I consistently do every single day, no matter how many other tasks are on the agenda. That's working out and reading. These 2 tasks need to be completed in order for my day to be accomplished. I don't read for 2 hours a day, nor do I kill myself at the gym. I read for about 20 to 30 minutes and work out for about 40 minutes to an hour. But this is every day. And by doing this every single day, the results compound. I now don't have to put in as much work as someone that isn't as consistent. Also, by consistently pushing my body physically and my mind mentally every day, growth never stops. And these small yet marginal increments fundamentally change the course of your life. Literally. Because these tasks that you do every day turn into habits and soon turn into a lifestyle. Don't overwhelm yourself with mandatory tasks either. I suggest 2 or 3 a day, because you also have to keep in mind the other duties you might have throughout the day. Fuck thinking about what you're going to do in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Ask yourself, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing this week? When you fixate on such a grand time span like a year or 5 years, you end up thinking you have an eternity, so you bullshit. Let's be honest, you fuck off because you think you have all the time in the world. And what happens? A year just passed and you haven't done jack. There's just no reason to have an entire fairy tale made up of how your life is going to be in 5 years. Because the most dramatic changes happen within a day. And now, that entire 5-year plan you had went to shit. It's great to plan for the future, but even a 30-day plan is out of your control. Living in the moment is where you want to be. Stop worrying about what you did yesterday and the problems that might come tomorrow. You can't change or do anything about that. Focus on today. Today is the only day you have control of. What can you do about tomorrow? Nothing. What can you do about yesterday? Nothing. What can you do about today? Everything. There's this quote that Jay-Z improvised that goes a little something like, "May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows." But we ain't even thinking that far. Meaning, no matter how great today is, tomorrow will absolutely shit on today, because it's going to be that much better. But regardless, we're going to remain present. We're going to savor and enjoy every second now, because time is fleeting.